Alright guys, I'm back and this is my WWE Raw review for the 21st of the 2014, and this Raw was a challenge in my opinion to get through this week. I couldn't get through this last episode of Raw without... I am glad that I DVR'd Raw. I could not watch Raw live for 3 hours on Monday. I am glad I DVR'd it. I am so glad. It was a challenge to get through it. I watched it yesterday, Raw, but I thought I only review it tonight. But like I said, it was a challenge this week to get through. Some stuff just dragged in my opinion. I don't know. I felt kind of drained out. I didn't like the ending where John Cena buried Bray Wyatt. What's the point of this Cena and Bray Wyatt feud if John Cena is gonna win? Well done, John Cena. John Cena probably gets paid more than John Cena gets paid more than Bray Wyatt because he's a main eventer. Well done, John Cena. Here you go. There's your money. This is your ego. Well done. Well done. How much of a big ego John Cena's got. Thank you, John Cena. You have such a big ego. Your ego is so massive that you have to win every single match. You have to bury every single wrestler you're in a feud. And that kind of pisses me off. But anyway, we're going to get on to Raw. So Raw opens up this week with Stephanie coming out, with D-Bryan coming out first. And he comes out with Brady to do the yes chant. Then before they can say anything, Stephanie comes out. She congratulates them on the wedding. Then Kane comes out. He attacks D-Bryan. He tombstones him 3 times. Stephanie's yelling saying, "No, Kane, stop doing this. Stop choke slamming, stop attacking D-Bryan." So she's screaming at Kane the entire time, but he doesn't listen. He tombstones D-Bryan on the steps, the announce table, and on the floor. Then the EMTs are stretching. Then the doctors are putting D-Bryan on a stretcher. Now I think the only reason why they did this is because they want to put D-Bryan against filler opponents because they want to have D-Bryan face filler opponents like Kane or Sheamus. I don't think Kane is going to win the WWE World Title at Extreme Rules. I think this is just a way for D-Bryan to get to have a long title reign. You know what CM Punk did in 2011, 2012 when he had that 434-day reign as WWE Champion. I think they're going to go on about like that for him. Yeah, so that's why they're having him face bigger opponents. And another reason why they did this is because D-Bryan's dad passed away, I think on Monday. So that's why they that's why they took him off TV. That's why they didn't have him on Raw much on Monday. So that's why they took him off. That's why they did that segment with Kane and stuff. Then the first match tonight is Bad News Barrett vs Sheamus in a semi-final first round match. This match was awesome. I was really into this match. Fantastic match. Really enjoyed it. I'm glad that Wade Barrett went over here. Sheamus misses the broke it, then Barrett tries to go for the Black Hole Slam, but Sheamus kicks out. Then Sheamus goes for the White Noise. Then Barrett kicks out. Then they brawl on the outside of it. Then Sheamus tries to throw Wade Barrett back in the ring again, but before he can get, but Wade Barrett gets his elbow and hits the ball hammer on Sheamus for the win. And Bad News Barrett will face the winner of the RVD and the winner of RVD and Cesaro later, which I thought was really good. I'm glad that Barrett went over. I thought that Sheamus was going to go over because he's part of the Breakfast Club and everything, but I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he put over Wade Barrett, and I'm glad that finally WWE Creative are finally doing something with Wade Barrett. He's a fantastic talent. He's a great wrestler, great mic worker, and I'm glad that they're finally using him, not just burying him and just putting him on Superstars and stuff like that. So I'm glad they're using him and stuff, so that's really good. Then we get a promo from Bray Wyatt. He tells the fans that they should vote for the White Family vs Cena tonight. Second match tonight is 4MB versus the Los Matadors and El Torito. This was a comedy match. I enjoyed it. It was entertaining. The bull puts his face in one of the 4MB's ass for the win. So this kind of looks like your pre-show match for Extreme Rules, like 4MB versus the Los Matadores, and El Torito. That's kind of like the this kind of looks like the pre-show match right here between the 4MB and Los Matadores. Then we get a segment, Evolution come out, Triple H's voice. What happened to Triple H's voice here? His voice is dying. I can hardly say, I hardly tell what he's saying. I think he said something like, the Shield, he said that the Shield were the baddest stable, and something like that. Then the Shield come down to the ring. They said, Ambrose says, Rollins says that, that Triple H hired, that the Shield were Orton and Triple H's bodyguards and stuff like that. They protected Randy Orton's title reign and stuff. Then Seth Rollins and then Ambrose says that Extreme Rules. Then Ambrose says that Extreme Rules that the Shield are gonna take down Evolution. Then we see all the rest. Then Evolution call. Then the Shield and the Evolution. Then the Shield tries to attack Evolution, but the Jobbers come out to protect Evolution. So Evolution leave the stuff. Then the third match tonight was the Usos versus Brotherhood. Ryback was on commentary. This was a decent match. The Cody Rhodes tried to go for the Crossroads, but one of the Usos hits a super kick for the win. After the match, Cody pushes Goldust, so that's kind of teasing a feud after Extreme Rules. I don't see Cody Rhodes and Goldust feud at Extreme Rules. I want to see it at SummerSlam, a bigger stage, because at SummerSlam this could really sell. This could really sell SummerSlam. Like, this could be a really big storyline for SummerSlam, and I don't want Cody Rhodes and Goldust to waste this like at a Payback or anything like that. They should save this Cody Rhodes and Goldust feud for a SummerSlam this year, because I heard that the WWE goes till SummerSlam this year. So if they're gonna have Goldust till SummerSlam, they need to build up this Cody Rhodes Goldust feud for for SummerSlam this year. Then we get the fourth match tonight was Emma versus Layla. This was just typical Divas match. I wasn't interested in this match at all. Santino was the Cobra on Fandango. Then Emma is the Cobra on Layla for the win. That was it. Then we get a segment. Renee interviews Cena. Cena says that the fans want to see him versus Bray Wyatt versus the Wyatt family tonight. The fifth match tonight is the fifth match tonight is Cesaro versus RVD. This was a real good match here. I'll enjoy it. Cesaro tries to go for the big swing, and Swagger comes out. He distracts Cesaro, so Cesaro and Swagger are brawling. So then the ref is distracted with RVD or something. So that means Swagger throws Cesaro into the ring post. So that means RVD wins by count out. So that means RVD will face Wade Barrett next week on Raw. So next week on Raw is going to be Wade Barrett versus RVD in the finals for the Intercontinental title, which I think is great. I hope that RVD does put over Bad News Barrett. And it kind of looks like at Extreme Rules we're going to have. So it kind of looks like at Extreme Rules we're going to have Cesaro versus Swagger. Maybe as a tag team like Cesaro and Swagger. Like Cesaro and Heyman versus Zeb and Swagger. Something like that. I don't really know though. Then we get a segment message. Renee interviews RVD. RVD says that RVD tells Cesaro that he should stay away from Heyman. Then Cesaro says that he cannot beat the King of Swing on his own without Swagger's and Zeb's help. Then they announced that it's going to be Swagger versus Cesaro this week on SmackDown. Then the sixth match tonight was Paige versus Oksana. Paige wins with a sharpshooter. It was an okay match. The seventh match tonight was Alexander Rusev versus Sin Cara. Rusev hits a camel clutch for the win. It was a squash match. They do announce that it's going to be Rusev versus Xavier Woods and R-Truth into a handicap match at Extreme Rules. And I'm glad that they're building up Alexander Rusev slowly. They're having him face jobbers like Sin Cara and guys like that before facing, you know, a guy that they're letting go through the mid-carders first, then slowly work his way up to the main eventers like John Cena. What the hell is this? Hold on a minute, guys. Oh, so yeah, I just got rid of that. Just something on the computer there. But yeah, I'm glad that WWE is slowly having Rusev based mid-carders like you know, R-Truth, and then he can slowly move his way to guys like Jericho and Daniel Bryan and John Cena and Kane. So I'm glad that, you know, they're slowly building him up. That's really good. Then the 7th match of the night was the 8th match of the night was the Wyatts versus Cena. The fans voted for the 3-1 handicap match. So the Wyatts beat up John Cena the entire match. Cena has his comeback. He AA'd Bray Wyatt. Then the Wyatts attack John Cena, so it means John Cena wins by DQ. Then after the match, the Wyatts are attacking John Cena. Cena gets hit with the Sister Abigail. Then after that, Bray gets the microphone and says, "The whole world's in his hands. We got the whole world in his hands." And it went on for quite a long while. I think a lot of people was tired at that point, but I thought it was good. I'm glad that, you know, Bray got strong at the end. But my only problem with it was with this. Why could John Cena not put over Bray Wyatt on this show? This was very bad. John Cena has got a huge ego. People say that Triple H has got a big ego. At least Triple H puts over young guys at WrestleMania and other shows like that. What has John Cena done? He barely puts over people, and people are always saying that Triple H buries talent. He never puts anybody over. Look at John Cena. At least Triple H puts over people at the big stages like at WrestleMania. Not unlike John Cena, which his ego was too damn big to see that Bray Wyatt is the future. He keeps saying that. John Cena keeps saying, "Oh, the future of WWE has to go past me." Well, John Cena, you have to actually put them over to actually make them main event stars. And never mind your stupid fucking ego. Never mind, you're in the Breakfast Club. But what pisses me off, John Cena, you say that you want change. People want change. They don't want to see you in the main event scene anymore. They don't want to see Orton in the main event scene anymore. They want to see guys like Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, Cody Rhodes, Bad News Barrett, Daniel Bryan stay in those main event spots in WWE, not get buried by you, John Cena, because you're the problem with all this. You don't see. You need to start putting over those sort of guys regularly, not just burying them constantly and never putting over. Bray Wyatt better win clean at Extreme Rules. I'm just saying that right now. I'm just gonna end this video right now. So that's my WWE Raw review for the 21st of the 4th, 2014. What do you guys think of this show? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and that's watching, guys. Brag out.